Yeah, maybe.
The purpose of our visit is to really come and inspect all the programs that are going on and all the projects that are going on in our correctional facilities. And this is in line with the presidential directives that we as the high-ranking officers should not sit in our desks in our offices, but should come to the ground and feel the ground and listen to the ground. And some of the things we are doing right now is to do a lot of listening to our officers as well as the other persons who are here on the ground in respect of the development projects that they really require, so that we see how we can plug into what we have been doing. As you're well aware, we are beginning a new financial year, and with the new financial year we anticipate to do a lot of projects. Of course, at the executive level, in the whole of government level, the CS, the Minister of Interior and National Administration, Honorable Murkomen, whose greetings I bring, is very keen on ensuring, and he is also doing his own tours, is very keen on ensuring that all units in the government, in the executive, are improved. There is a facelift, and we have been witnessing a lot of facelifts in all our offices. A lot of Green in Kenya initiative. As you can see around me, this is Bungoma Prison, and it's full of trees, which is part of the presidential directives in the Green in Kenya initiative, with a goal of ensuring that hopefully we shall reach the target of the 15 billion trees in the year 2032, and that is some of the things that we are inspecting. Again, we are also going to have an engagement with the officers. We listen to them, we talk to them, we advance the government agenda as it trickles down from His Excellency the President, particularly on issues of working well, working with commitment, working with dedication, working with diligence, so that we are able to collectively develop the country. We are collectively able to bring about progress. And as you're aware, the government has embarked on very, very many development projects, including and not limited to expansion of roads. I've seen in Bungoma we have very, very good roads, but there is a lot that is going to be done. And for sure, if you see how the country looks like this year, as you compare to 20 years ago, there has been great strides that have been done. There is the issue of registration for the health, the universal health care, the 5 pillars of the bottom-up economic transformation agenda. There is the issue of affordable housing. We hope to begin this year, this financial year, the construction of housing for our officers here in Bungoma and across the country. We will plug into that. In terms of SHA, we've already commenced the registration of our inmates, and we hope very soon we shall conclude that exercise, as well as giving them the registration card so that they can also enjoy the universal health care, which is the government initiative and which is the goal of the universal health care as advanced by His Excellency the President, and which is a collective effort of all of us. Additionally, we have come to check on the land use of our prisons. As you're aware, His Excellency is very keen on the issue of food security as one of the pillars of the bottom-up economic transformation agenda, and we plug into that because we have farms and we have scaled production. This year, for the first time in many decades, we are going to have a bumper harvest of maize, of potatoes, of wheat, and of sunflower. And for the first time in the history of Kenya Prisons is going to be able to we procured a cold press, and we are going to be able to produce oil, salad oil, for use in our prisons, and our prisons are going to buy that sunflower oil because His Excellency has emphasized on the need for us to progressively become secure in terms of food production. We have a long way to go, but we are doing it. We in the correctional services are a reflection of the bottom-up economic transformation agenda. We've been carrying out many reforms, legal reforms, policy reforms. We have embarked on digitalization of our our correctional facilities. We hope to roll that out this year. We are looking into making sure that all our inmates live in dignity. We began the He for He Adopt a Triple-Decker campaign sometime in May, and we have made a few strides in ensuring that all our male prisons, just like in the female prisons, have beds. And the idea is to restore human dignity to all our inmates. Our inmates are a reflection of the bottom. They are really and truly, literally speaking, at the bottom of the economic stratum. And we hope that by restoring dignity, then our rehabilitation and reform programs for those inmates, both serving non-custodial sentences and serving custodial sentences, will bear fruits faster, so that we can reduce recidivism. By visiting probation offices, we visited the probation offices, we were able to appreciate the work the probation officers who take care of offenders serving non-custodial sentences, how they work, because they do a lot of work in terms of preparation of social inquiry, social inquiry reports, pre-sentence reports, sentence review reports, as well as crime prevention measures that they undertake. And we are very, very happy because of the collaboration between the probation, the Kenya Prison Service, as well as the Ngao, which all fall under one ministry of the Honorable Murkomen. We are very happy with the collaboration that goes on in the whole of the ministry and the whole of government approach, which now also includes the county government, and we have the representation of the county government. And we hope that in the next few years, if Kenyans can be patient with us, because Rome was not built in a day. If we are cool, calm and composed, you will be able to see the good that we are doing. There is a lot of good going on, and we ask all the Kenyans to open their eyes and appreciate the good that is going on. We are aware that Rome cannot be built within one day, and that the reforms that the government has undertaken cannot be finished within one day or within 1 year or within 2 years. It is progressive, but we need to appreciate, because it's a truism that where we were 3 years ago is better than where we are today. Even in terms of the strengthening of the shilling, in terms of food production, in terms of the Greening Kenya initiatives, we have an infinitely more trees than we had last time. We have more teachers recruited than we had in the previous government, and that is incremental, because government must always work incrementally. And so we urge all Kenyans, come and join us. Come and join us in this He for He Adopt a Triple-Decker campaign. Come and join us in ensuring that all our correctional facilities are improved. Come and join us by accepting these inmates whom we have rehabilitated. By accepting them, we are doing a lot of programs, even in terms of spiritual nourishment, in terms of psychological help to these inmates. And the goal of the government, ultimately, the bigger goal is to reduce poverty. Because once we reduce poverty across board, you will see by all these programs we are undertaking, I'm sure you've seen contractors have gone back to the ground. It means a lot of jobs being created. The affordable housing program that is going on is jobs being created. The ICT programs that are going on, it's jobs being created. What is the goal of that? The goal of that is to reduce poverty. What is the goal of SHA? The goal of SHA is to ensure that we create a healthy nation, and we create a nation that is not dependent on having to sell its assets to be able to cater for health challenges. And the ultimate goal of that is that we do not have poverty among our people, and we reduce poverty. When we reduce poverty, then people offend less. People are less desperate. People are less anxious. People have enough to eat. They have shelter. They have education. They have jobs. They can do a lot of things for themselves. And so that is the purpose of our visit to Bungoma. Over 23 million people who have registered under SHA, and we are encouraging all Kenyans, at least be selfish enough to say, I don't want to use my savings to pay for my medical expenses, or at least I should not use all my savings to pay for my medical expenses. We encourage all Kenyans to register for SHA. I know I have heard and I have seen very many good reports of people who have even been treated in Aga Khan. Yesterday, one person was telling me about their experience in Aga Khan. SHA was able to pay 500,000 of the total bill, which is phenomenal, which means that the family does not need to sell an asset to be able to treat that. That is part of the whole program of universal healthcare. Let us all be beneficiaries of that universal healthcare. Part of the nature of incarceration is that persons are separated. That is under the Liberty Act, the Deprivation of Liberty Act 2014, is persons are isolated and incarcerated, and so such a program is not within the framework of prisons. Our training programs that we have undertaken in our correctional facilities, and we have come to inspect those. I know in the probation office at Webuye, we have a lot of TVET programs that we are carrying out, and we hope to scale those up. We want to see what gaps exist so that we can plug in as government.